Lizzie and Pena, first of all, congratulations on representing in the upcoming 2018 LPGA Marathon Classic. It's a little bit different for each of you.
I competed in the qualifier when I was a junior in high school, and I competed in it again this year. I've seen my golf game grown tremendously. This time I felt a lot more comfortable around the qualifying scene and this scene as well.
From Sylvania, Ohio, please welcome Lizzie Win.
Hi, I'm Lizzie Win. I'm a junior and I'm on the Seton Hall women's golf team. I started golfing when I was about 9 or 10 competitively, and when I was little my dad used to take my brother and I out golfing, when I was 2, 3, 4 years old, just with those little kids club sets. We would just go and we just hit golf balls around, the range, a couple of holes. I just really enjoyed the time I had spent out there with my dad, building a relationship with him, but also building a relationship with the game of golf. I loved having that time on the golf course to myself and building these relationships with my family. I'm from Northwest Ohio, and I went to an all-girls high school, and the golf team was incredible. They had a very good reputation for being one of the best golf teams in Northwest Ohio. I knew I was going to high school, I knew I was going to love it, and I did. I loved all 4 years at St. Ursula. I'm a member at Highland Meadows Golf Club, which I've been a member there since my sophomore year of high school. I got an invitation to play in the Monday qualifier for the LPGA Marathon Classic. I have worked this event ever since I was pretty much walk. I would walk alongside these players who I aspired to be. It was awesome. It was everything I dreamed of. I didn't play great, but it was really cool to play with college players and people who had gone pro, and I was only, 16, 17 years old. And then this past summer came up, and I gratefully got the opportunity to play in the Monday qualifier again. Plus, I got to experience that with my high school teammate, Pena Jaraskit, who she now plays at Brown. And so Monday qualifier ends, I didn't qualify. And then a couple hours later, I'm getting ready to go over to her house, and I get a call from Judd Silverman, who's the director of the tournament of the LPGA. And he basically says, a couple girls dropped in the tournament, and you were the first-ranked amateur in the Monday qualifier. Would you like a spot in the tournament? And basically my jaw dropped. I was speechless on the phone. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, this is an incredible opportunity. So I basically ran down to my parents and I was like, don't leave yet. I have something to tell you. And they basically reacted the same way. They flipped out. It was a moment that was priceless to see on their faces.
It's exciting when you hear one of your players achieve a dream. So when Lizzie called me and let me know, I'm having goosebumps just thinking about it right now.
And everything from that point on was very, very hectic. The news station showed up. That was the first interview of a lot we did that week. So I had a lot of interviews that week, a lot of press, practice rounds, and the tournament itself.
Competing in the LPGA is a really big deal, and it's something that not many people get to do. So it really elevates the competition, and it just makes coming to college tournaments being that much easier.
And then getting to share it with Brittany Lincecum. We've housed Brittany, who's an LPGA professional, for 10 plus years, and she's played in the event ever since I was little. So I would always go out and watch her group, and I was, aspired to play with her. Getting just to play in the event with her was incredibly special because she's known me since I was small. So now she's seeing me as a college player competing alongside her. It's kind of like having an older sister who's doing the same thing you are. It was incredibly special. There were so many people that made it special. How there were people that came out to watch me from every stage of my life.
There was her aunt, one of her biggest fans. Her mom followed every stroke, and her dad was her caddy.
I think any parent in my shoes would say this is a dream. It leaves you speechless, and it gives you a sense of real humility.
Having my dad on my bag as my caddy made it incredibly special, getting to share all 36 holes and getting to perform well with him on the bag. There were a lot of people that came up to me about being my caddy. A lot of my guy friends at Highland Meadows were like, oh my gosh, can I please caddy for you? And I was like, obviously, no, you can't, because that spot's reserved for my dad.
He definitely is the one that inspired her to play, and he is so into it at every tournament. He follows everybody, not just Lizzie, he follows all of us around.
Getting to have him on the bag is incredibly special to me because I basically model my golf game after his because that's how I learned how to golf, is he taught me. He never got angry at himself, he learned to manage himself, and I think that is something that I've taken into consideration in my own golf game.
Lizzie is a very even-keeled type of person.
She's really level-headed and really sees the game in a way that not many people do.
She hardly ever makes mistakes, and when she does, she finds ways to get herself out of it that I don't even know how she does it.
She could be shooting 68 or 78 and you wouldn't know.
A big part about what I want to do post-college is kind of where I'm at the end of this year and seeing how the beginning of next year goes.
If she wanted to go pro, she definitely could. She has the resources, she has the skills, she has the mindset.
I am double majoring in marketing and IT, and I'm minoring in fine and digital art. Could mean a lot of things. That could mean working in advertising, which is something I'm very interested in, graphic design. I've always been interested in that.
She sets realistic goals, she sets high goals for herself. I have no doubt that she'll be successful in whatever she decides to do.